Young and the Restless spoilers foresee Victoria Newman panicking and Sally Spectra being forced to back down. So on Wednesday, we are going to see Chelsea Lawson telling Adam Newman that she is still considering his offer to come to Newman Media as his COO, but she wants to get Lauren Fenmore's advice first. So later, Chelsea chats with Lauren and tells her that she may leave Marchetti, which of course will affect Summer Newman. And Lauren, if you remember, oversaw Newman Media when Nikki Newman was dealing with some issues, and so she warns Chelsea that there's lots of pressure in the role. Lauren just wants to make sure she's got her eyes wide open when she goes into this. Chelsea feels okay taking this job and stepping away from Marchetti because she knows that Sally is there and can step in and cover everything and is perfectly capable. But Lauren does advise Chelsea to double-check with Sally and make sure that's all good. But Chelsea really can't do that because, Sally doesn't want to talk to her because of the whole, betrayal thing. Meanwhile, Billy Abbott tells Sally that Phyllis Summers just forced his hand and he had to fire her. So Billy asks Sally again to come on board and run AbbottCom at his side. And she's glad that Phyllis is out of the picture for this because she didn't think it was a good idea. And she does admit that Audra Charles advised her to go ahead and make the leap to work with Billy. But Sally says she needs to check in with Summer first. And Billy is very encouraged that Sally seems to be leaning into this idea of his. Claire Grace Newman tells Nikki that she and Kyle Abbott are in love and are excited to move in together, but Claire worried about them finding a place and mostly Victor Newman's reaction. So again, Nikki gives the same advice and says, follow your heart, don't worry about him. And then she offers to bring up the topic to Victor and try and soften him up for Claire. But come on, Nikki should know better, right? I think we all know how that's gonna go. Cole, Howard, and Victoria are talking about Claire moving in with, but their conversation is cut short because Cole is feverish. He's hacking and he seems really sick, but he insists to Victoria that he's always like this after a flight. Cole is worried about making her sick, but Victoria worries he needed a doctor, and Cole is like, yeah, it's good. He's gonna have a little nap on the sofa. But when Claire heads home to update her parents, she and Victoria see that Cole has taken a turn for the worst, which worries her and Victoria. And finally, Cole admits, yeah, he needs to see a doctor. And if you recall, he was on a business trip for Victor for the new whatever the publishing division. People are calling it Cole's Book Club, which is kind of cute. He was just in Paris, and he was in Serbia, and he was in Taiwan, so lots of foreign travel, lots of opportunity to have picked up a nasty bug on his journey. Thursday, May 1st, we're going to see Summer with a crisis at the office. Chelsea and Sally both want to resign from Marchetti, and that's going to put her in a tough spot. Lauren snaps on Michael Baldwin as he insists that he's just trying to make the best out of a bad situation, which of course is Victor trying to destroy Jack Abbott and Kyle and Jabot, but Lauren thinks that Michael doing side chats with Jack is going to make Victor explode when he inevitably finds out. Meanwhile, Victor makes a change to his arrangement with Audra and ups the stakes. It looks like Nikki's promise to smooth the way for Claire by having a conversation with Victor about moving in with Kyle and their big love thing is not going to go well. Victor, of course, is not going to chill out and he's not going to back down, so Nikki is not going to pave the way on Young and the Restless. I think she's going to create a rocky road by giving Victor a heads up, and he'll turn around and pressure Audra to get moving fast and play really dirty to create maximum damage to Kyle to stop this. We're going to close out our week with Chelsea making a bold decision. It looks like she is going to go ahead and resign from Marchetti to join Adam at Newman Media. Meanwhile, Victor orders Adam to play dirty, and this may also be about trashing Kyle. I wonder if Victor is going to have both Audra and Adam aimed at Claire's lover boy. If so, his granddaughter will be furious when she finds out what Victor is up to. Plus, Phyllis is worried about Daniel Romalotti, but let's face it, she's the one in trouble, and now that Billy fired her, Phyllis is feeling even lost, and it looks like a spiral is approaching.